monotony. It's something that plagues all big franchises. When you have something that goes on for so long, things tend to repeat. And then if they repeat too much, well, you're in big trouble. But sometimes, repeating things can be a good thing. People like what they like, but companies don't understand what their consumer base likes. But let's break it down simply. Let's say you're at some fancy schmancy restaurant. The waiter comes up to you and says, "Sir and or madame, here is your chocolate cake." And the cake? It's delicious. Of course, it's a chocolate cake. Who doesn't like chocolate cakes? So the next time you come in, you tell the waiter, "That was delicious. Something that tastes that good, please." And then the waiter comes back to you with a chocolate cake. Said, "Since you love it so much, here's more chocolate cake." You eat it, obviously, because it's still delicious. But the next time you come in, the same cake, but this time you added some sprinkles. Ooh, amazing. And the next time, another cake. This time has a strawberry on top. And then again, and again, and again. And it's just the same cake over and over with small changes. Turns out your waiter was none other than Sonic Maurice Hedgehog himself. That chocolate cake you loved the first time, he's just serving you Green Hill, but it's a cake now. Green Hill's iconic for a reason. It's Sonic's first level. It's Green Hill. But it's also everywhere. Sega thinks because, oh, Green Hill, everyone likes Green Hill. Well, let's put it in every game we make. Have you ever gone to the wiki page for Green Hill and checked out the appearance section? It's been in 17 Sonic games. 17. When Generations brought it back, and we all enjoyed it because it was Sonic's anniversary. And then Mania brought it back along with Chemical Plant like Generations did. And then Forces brought it back again along with Chemical Plant. And then it's reusing entire sections of levels in Frontiers. Are you kidding me? We have this absolute banger of idea for a cyber speedway with Sonic's memories, right? And you just reuse assets, you reuse levels? Why? What if you're suddenly speeding through Green Hill, right? And then BAM! The data corrupts and now you're in EggmanLand. Just something, anything to make this concept interesting. The thing is, the levels in Mania that are reused aren't at least good, because while the first act might be a carbon copy, the second act usually adds a new gimmick that redefines the level, like the gel in Chemical Plant, or the entire place going aflame in Oil Ocean Zone Act 2. It changes how you view these levels as a whole. They're good not because they're old levels, they're good because how they changed in spite of being old levels. Studiopolis, Press Garden, Mirage Saloon, Titanic and Modern, all completely new ideas and beautifully executed to critical acclaim. But instead, what have we done? Metallic Madness again? Who even likes Sonic CD? But the thing is, what if you were to reuse an idea but make it actually interesting? Whispy Woods is classic. Everyone loves the little guy. His design is simple. He's a tree with a face and a long nose. That's about it. But because his design is so simple, you can do so much with him, which is what HAL does. 90% of the Whispy Wood boss fights are unique. They have the same underlying idea, but they're executed so differently. Dreamland 3 has Whispy de-root himself, start chasing you. Planet Robobot has him mechanized and he uses new attacks, and it's better. And what really helps Whispy Woods, in my opinion, is that he's introduced early on, and he's introduced as a recurring boss. You play a Kirby game, you're either going to see Cracker, you're going to see King Dedede, or you're going to see Whispy Woods. Later entries in the series really try to make him stand out. They've even started adding new trees to the Woods family. There's Flowery Woods, who has a more flowery and blossomy appearance. There's Yiggy Woods, who seems to be Whispy Woods' grandfather or something. There's Tropic Woods, who has like a little patch of soul patch. Oh yeah, I just want to tug on it. As I mentioned earlier, Chemical Plant gets thrown into all these Sonic games now because it's Chemical Plant. Woohoo! It's not as bad as Green Hill because, it's Chemical Plant. It's still going to be a little bit cool. But it's no longer that scary level with the water and the PTSD with the drowning theme. Now it just gives me a headache, and I swear to God, I'm gonna have a conniption if it shows up again. It's like every time it does show up, it gets lazier and lazier. The remix Mania did, right, was good. We had the gel sticking to the walls and, like, I don't know, it's just cool. And then Forces just threw it off and said, like, why do we have to go to chemical plant for a rocket? This is a perfect opportunity to create a new level with a unique gimmick about a rocket. But they didn't. The thing is, they could have used old levels and Forces brilliantly. They could have used how Eggman's influence on the world changed everything, made it worse. Instead of Green Hill's just sandtone now. And the chemical plant just has rockets in it now. Woohoo. Yippee, I'm so excited. Woohoo, Forces, yeah. Angel Island had more damage in it between Act 1 and Act 2, and Eggman was there for like a second. A second! It was one level and there was more damage in it done to it than Forces had in its entire game. You can tell that when Sonic brings back a level, it's done to pander to the one demographic who liked Sonic 1. And then when Kirby brings something back, like Greens choose to give you an emotion. But when Sonic does it, it's more of a slap in the face and, yeah, I know what you like. Okay, yeah, give me the money, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, you like Red Hill, right? Da, 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 da. The thing is, they could be done. It could be a game just circle jerking itself off. Can be done good, relatively speaking. Star Allies was not the best Kirby game ever. On-release, Star Allies wasn't really feeling like it was finished. Sonic the Hedgehog, cough cough. But as time went on, they added more and more. It felt as though they were genuinely passionate about Kirby's history. There are references to different Kirby games in it. The final boss theme gets changed for each character. It's not them trying to pander to one specific fan base. It's them saying, hey, we love Kirby just as you guys do. Here's a celebration of Kirby, because we love him so much. There's even a statue at the secret level, final level. If you beat it, there's a statue of Kirby. And then as time went on, they added more and more of the Dream fans to it. And then your Joycons, they played greens by vibrating. That's just cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did, because these people care about the franchise that they're working on. It's their baby. And the thing is, I want Sega to succeed. I want them to do good with Sonic. I want them to release an amazing, polished game. But they just haven't. It's not that you don't reuse ideas. It's how you reuse them. When Kirby does it, it's done with passion, genuine passion. And I love for the series, when Sega does it, it's them saying, we don't understand what our fan base wants. We think they want Green Hill, but they don't, and we don't care. Have fun. Enjoy your buggy mess.